The effects of different variables on the overall quality of the soil produced. Airflow, nitrogen and carbon materials, moisture, and heat are the essential materials for producing compost. Composting can be done year-round at every temperature and should be turned every couple weeks. You only need a flat area. Composting is much better than fertilizer because it helps improve plant growth, saves money, and doesn't harm the environment. The closed bins were made out of circular plastic buckets with holes in the top. The open bins were made out of 3.5 meters of 2 by 4 inches of wood and 5.5 meters of 1 by 2 inches of wood, and enclosed with poly sheets and hardware netting. Use organic materials for composting such as carbon materials like shredded leaves, paper and sawdust, and nitrogen materials like vegetables, fruits, and grass. Avoid using meat, oil, and fat. If the different types of enclosures and the materials are tested, then the pile that is open air and has a mixture of both carbon and nitrogen materials will produce the highest quality soil. Using the measuring bucket, I added these materials to their designated bin. The variables used in the procedure are independent, dependent, the control group, and controlled variables. I labeled the bins 1 to 3 and added materials every week and turned each pile every 2 weeks. In both the bin 1s, I added paper, leaves, and wood and ashes, and found out that closed bin 1 produced higher quality soil. In both the bin 2s, I added leaves, vegetables, and grass, and found out that open bin 2 produced higher quality soil. In both the bin 3s, I added vegetables, pumpkin, and grass, and found out that open bin 3 produced higher quality soil. This graph shows how much moisture was absorbed by each bin. This graph shows that open bin 2 produced the most stable and quality soil because it had a carbon-nitrogen ratio of 15. The results were similar to the hypothesis because the 2 bins with carbon-nitrogen materials produced the highest quality soil. Overall, composting improves the quality of your soil, is free, and is most effective with an open bin of carbon and nitrogen materials.